Welcome to SRTV Network. I'm Jay Weezy. We're live tonight with the American Motorsports Simulations Dirt Legends Series here at Eldora Speedway. We got about 2.5 minutes left here in practice. Then we're going to move on to qualifying. So get ready, because tonight we're getting dirty. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out, tuning in to SRTV Network tonight for the American Motorsports Simulations Dirt Legends Series. I'm Jay Weezy, and up here in the booth with me, we got Matt Trace. Matt, how you doing tonight? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? How you doing, Matt? Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
I did, Jerry. How was yours?
Oh, it wasn't too bad, man. I ate a little too much, but that's part of the Thanksgiving special, you know.
You can never have enough turkey and mashed potatoes and stuffing and all the goodies.
Oh, my favorite was the sweet potatoes, but hey, I ain't gonna get into that. I couldn't lean forward for about 5 or 6 hours afterwards. But that's part of Thanksgiving, you know. I had fun. I got to see the family. I hope everybody did too. I had a great Thanksgiving, but other than that, we're back and we're getting dirty tonight in the Legends Series. We'll go over a little bit of the points for the Legends Series, and we'll go over the top 5 here. We got Adam Holm at 122, Chris Johnson right behind him with 116. Timothy DeSwart, he's tied for that second spot with 116, and then we got Rick Brazel and Mike Massey not far behind. So there's your top 5 in points tonight. So we're going to have 2 guys starting in the back tonight. It's going to be Adam Holm and Rick Brazel in that 88 car.
2 guys that are pretty quick in the Legends cars coming from the back, so that should be pretty entertaining to watch.
Yeah, last week, I think Adam made it up into the top 3 or top 5 there in the first 5 or 10 laps. So he really hauled the mail last week. He took some risk, and it paid off. It got him up front, finished good, and he held on to the points lead.
Well, what's nice about Eldora is it's a wide racetrack. It's a half-mile racetrack. So there should be some 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 wide racing tonight in these Legends cars. So that's going to be plenty of opportunities for Adam and Rick both to come up from the back of the field and hopefully get to the front.
Yeah, I'm be excited to see these guys flying around this track 3 and 4 wide. I'm sure they'll be mostly single file or 2 wide, but hey, there's going to be some 3 wide involved there too. But we just finished up with practice. In the meantime, let's take a look at some of the people that help make this possible. We got a lot of great people out there to help. Mike Massey, Matt Trace, hey, appreciate Matt Trace Motorsports, High Group Photos, Home Motorsports, Mid-State Heating and Air, DeSwart Motorsports, Brazel Motorsports, Blake Tolliver Photography, Speed Motorsports, and Dave's Muskie Club. Got a lot of great people out there, and wish everybody happy Thanksgiving, and we got a lot of holidays coming too, so get ready. But we're on to qualifying, so let's see who can put it on point tonight for race number 4 of 7 in the Legends Series.
I also want to point out there is a 3rd driver who's going to have to start from the back, and that's the 55 of Robert or Robbie Kendall. For those that are from like my area, my region, you would know who Robbie Kendall is. For those that don't, Robbie is actually a 410 sprint car driver from Maryland. He runs up here at Williams Grove and Lincoln and a couple other places. So he's got a lot of dirt experience, especially in real life here. So what he can put out here for these guys to teach them, I think is going to be really huge for everybody. And so hopefully good luck to Robbie. He was quick in practice. I believe he was the quickest. So
yeah, absolutely. And I kind of came in as a driver to this race, so it's showing me out there. But I'm not going to be qualifying. So in that case, saying the mistake that I made, we're not going to be able to watch the qualifying drivers here. But we'll keep track of the top 5. And let's get a little bit into the track information here tonight. It's nice and cool out here at Eldora and Rossburg, man. It's 65 degrees. 9 mile an hour coming southwest wind. Not bad. It's gonna be fun out there considering we're at a low track state, and it's nice and cool. What do you think, Matt?
Oh, this is going to be bad fast. Super fast. Man, you know what? I'm going to start writing this down or use stupor. Instead of bad, let's just keep using stupor because that word is just, it's great. And it does describe what this track is going to be like. With it being cool, with the amount of cars out here, it's going to be super fast.
Yeah, hey, super bad fast or bad super fast. We can mix it up. It's all good. Because, hey, man, it's all about having fun. So, however it comes out is how it comes out. And we can't take it back because we're live. And I appreciate everybody for coming out and tuning in for this dirt race here for the American Motorsports Simulations Legend Series. And we got the 360 Sprint cars is going to be coming right up here in about 30 minutes, 9:40 Eastern time. They're going to start practice. They get 10 minutes of practice and 5 minutes to qualify, and I promise next time we'll get to watch them qualify. I apologize for that. That was my fault. Everybody makes mistakes, so hopefully everybody forgives me out there.
You know what? We'll just blame it on the turkey. It's that trip fan.
Yeah, I'm still a little dazed and confused from the turkey. I didn't eat much turkey, though. We have 20 things to choose from, and that's not counting desserts. I think 12 desserts, 12 pies, and all that good stuff, man. We had a lot of good food, man, and I tell you what, man, I don't miss that at all. I wish they had it twice a year.
Twice? Give me that every day for the rest of my life. I think, well, I don't know if I'd say for the rest of my life, but give me that every day for a while, and I think I'd live happy ever after.
Absolutely. Oh man, I get so tired of going out every day trying to find something to eat. I don't do very much cooking, but speaking of Casey Durfee, we was talking about him earlier, not on the broadcast, but pre-race. The number 8, he put down a bad fast time. He's on the point right now with a 19.510. That's pretty quick there, but he's got the 74 Chris Johnson nipping at his heels. He was only like 1700ths faster than him. And then, of course, Martin Karch in that 101 cars up there, as well as Timothy DeSwart and Ben Peterson. So it's going to be exciting considering the points leader and the winner of last race, Jordan Mitchell, is going to be after the start in the back.
Yeah, and let's see if we can get a word here in with our pole sitter, Casey Durfee. Casey, Matt Trace, Jerry West up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
I do.
Pretty quick lap. You laid down there, starting on the front row. Got a good view to start the race. Clean track. How you feel for tonight?
Well, hopefully it sticks to the bottom here. The less cars I have to see in front of me, the better I'm going to feel. Last week didn't go so good, so hopefully this week is redemption.
Well, it's definitely a redemption week for you. We're glad to see that you came back. And before we let you go to get ready for this race, is there anybody you want to give a quick shout out to?
Well, I guess my wife for not killing me for letting me do this every week.
That's always a good one to give a shout out to. Well, Casey, good luck, and hopefully we will get an interview with you after the race is over.
Thank you.
Man, he's super fast, that's for sure.
Yeah, he is. Now, you were going through the lineup there, and before we get through the lineup, I do want to say, how about right there behind Ben, as he stopped at the top 5, Charlie Porter and James Dement, the Angry Chicken, right there, just outside the top 5. Both are improving every week, so, man, this field is just incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. And Jordan Mitchell's not showing on grid, so it looks like he's going to miss tonight's race. So he won't have to start in the back, but that's going to hurt him in the points. I don't think he's into the points. We'll go over the points one more time here before we get this started. We got Adam Holm, Chris Johnson, Timothy DeSwart, Rick Brazel, and Michael Massey there. So they got a two-way tie here for second between Chris Johnson and Timothy DeSwart, and they're only 6 points behind Adam Holm. So that's going to be close. So there's your points, and let's check out the starting grid, Matt.
On the pole, you heard him here with his redemption week, the number 8 of Casey Durfee. On his outside, the 74, Chris Johnson. Inside row 2, the high side hustler 101 of Martin Karch, and the man who is right there for getting ready for that first win, the 69 of Timothy DeZwart. Row 3, inside, 07, Peterson, and on the outside, you heard us mention her, the 3, Charlie Porter.
Yeah, Charlie Porter got James DeMint there in that 31 car, followed by Bill Cobb in the 47. And then starting in that 5th row, we got Ron Holyfield and Christopher Hockley. 6th row, going to be Michael Massey and Lou Oleski, Robert Kendall, and not me. And we got a couple other guys here, but yeah, so we're not going to have to worry about Jordan Mitchell this week. That's for sure.
Well, I think Jordan might be just saving his stuff here for the sprint cars. I don't think he ran the Legends last week. I could be wrong. I'd have to look at the points to see if he gained points. But if he definitely comes for the sprints, knowing that he swept last week, he's got to start last. So we'll see how that works out for him.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But they got, what, one more time around? They're going to send these stupid Legends super fast around this little Eldora track here in Rossburg, man. Take a look at that track. It's a good-looking track. Plenty of room there. As you can see how little them Legends cars, you could probably fit 4 or 5 of them on one of the stretches here. But there's plenty of room, and a lot of people's going to be looking to make their way up to the front, that's for sure.
Definitely, and I would not be surprised if we see 2 wide for most of the race up front here with Chris Johnson on the outside, Casey Durfee on the inside. Both are pretty quick. Pace trucks in, green flags out. We are racing here at AMS in the Dirt Legends Series, and Casey Durfee gets a jump into turn 1. Martin Karch on the bottom, and Chris Johnson on the high side. 3 wide for the lead.
Wow, look at that as they mix it up coming out. They got a little contact there. No caution. Look like we might get one now. We got a couple of cars flipping on the backstretch, but it stays green. So the 101 of Martin Karch has maintained that lead. Coming out of turn 2. Coming up on a lap car already. Only 3 laps in. Here's the yellow flags. Yeah, that was a mess there on that restart, Matt. They got a little bit of contact, and it was a little hard to control. We'll go back and take a look.
Looks like the caution came out for the 55 of Robert Kendall. Just if we can get the replay of that. But man, what a start. 3 wide for the lead, folks. It doesn't get any better than that. I mean, it does. I guess 3 wide for the win.
Yeah, on the last lap, maybe not so much on the first 2, but hey, they were 5 wide when they come out that corner there, and for just one of them cars to get turned around right there, we actually had another car flipping on the backstretch. That was Rick Brazel. We'll go back and take one more look real quick, but we ain't got much time because the cautions are quick here at Eldora. Watch that 88 car as he tried to dodge it. The 41 just comes down and decapitates him. And you got Ricky Bobby doing 360s, flippities.
Flippities. Man, we're adding vocabulary words to this broadcast every single week.
Absolutely, man. Hey, I call them a double, triple flipple or a flippity. So get used to that. It actually comes out on its own. So looking at the grid, the lineup here, we got Martin Karch on the inside. 74 is Chris Johnson on the outside. Second row is Casey Durfee and Timothy DeZwart. And the 07 of Ben Peterson and Charlie Porter, they're going green.
Green flags back out, side by side going into turn 1. This is the 101 of Martin Karch and the 74 of Chris Johnson on the outside. Johnson with a good bite, but Martin Karch with a little bit better as Karch leads him down the backstretch. Caution's out for the back of the pack.
Yeah, it was a nice start, though, by the guys up front. It works out for the leader there as he gets to lead a couple more laps there and restart again. Let's take a look and see what happened. Alright, so they're going green. The 101 and the 74 gets a great start here. And coming through 1 and 2, they're 3 wide. The 47 kind of cuts down. The 14 of Christopher Hockley was there. I'm not saying it was anyone's fault. It's just a product of going 3 wide, coming out 2, and not really knowing when you got somebody there in your blind spot or not. I guess if you're the 14, you could check up, and if you're, you know, the 47, it's kind of catchy. It's kind of weird to say, but it's just unfortunate that things like that happen.
It is. It's a product of racing. Unfortunately, sometimes you just can't get these cars slowed down quick enough, even though they are small and they are light. You're still on dirt, you're still going to slide. So, tough break for everybody all around. But looks like we're getting ready to go back green flag racing. And we got Martin Karch and Chris Johnson leading them back with Tim DeSwart third.
Yeah, man, and to get caught up in something like that this early is better to get caught up early than late. But the pace truck's in. The 101 is going to send these super fast legends into turn 1. The 74 hot on this high side. They're 3 wide again. A little bit further back. You got the 3 of Charlie Porter stuck in the middle. They make it through.
How about that? Digging on the bottom, looking for second place. The 69 and Timothy DeSwart, they're side by side. Martin Karch is sitting there thinking, man, if those guys behind me could just race even harder, I can pull away with this thing. Karch is still leading, but race right now is for second.
Oh, we got loose. Collected the 45 of Michael Massey. He spins out, and the 88 gets collected in that too. He just can't catch a break tonight. On the replay here. See if we can get a closer look. It's right along with Rick Brazel. He's sideways in a 2. The problem happens in front of him. Looks like the 8 of William Davis got a little loose, come down and taps him, then spins again in 3 and 4. Collects a bunch of cars in that one, even the chicken. Even that chicken couldn't pluck his way through there, you know? That was a mess.
Yeah, it was. Well, since we're under caution here, let's see if we can radio into somebody real quick. Let's see here. Let's get the 69 of Tim DeSwart. Tim, Matt Trace, Jerry West up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Since these caution laps are real quick, we'll make this quick. Man, you're looking super fast on the bottom there. How's the car feeling?
It feels good. Just going to try to go for the win here, see what can happen.
Hey, you get that win, you're going to make me super proud. I've been doing nothing but praising you that you're super close to it, so hopefully we can get you in here for the Victory Lane interview.
Yep, that sounds good. Thanks, Matt.
Yep, thank you.
Alright, we're single file. After the third caution, they go to single file. So single file it is. 101 of Martin Karch going to send them again into turn 1. The 74 is, of course, on his tail. Didn't take long to go 2 wide. Look who it is. Adam Holmes started in the back. He's up to 4th place right now, fighting for 3rd. They go into 3. Timothy DeSwart on the bottom. Adam Holmes on the high side. 101 of Martin Karch killing it. He's got a fast legend out there. And the 9 of Adam Holmes still trying to get that 3rd spot from the 69 car of Timothy DeSwart. And they're fighting off 2. Looking good.
3 wide behind the top 2 for 3rd place. And you talked about the 9 of Adam Holmes. How about the 55, Robbie Kendall? He's up to 3rd. After being involved in a caution at the first lap of the race. This is actually pretty good. 3 wide again, right battle for 3rd, 2 wide.
Yeah. Adam Holmes right in the middle, the 55 digging on the bottom, the 69 on that high side, looking good as they come to the start finish line to make this race official for halfway. So they got half of it done. They got another 15 or 13 to go at the line here. The 69 looks like he managed to pull away from the 9 of Adam Holm for right now, but that 55 is still digging on the bottom. Robert Kendall hasn't gave up. He wants that third spot. He wants that first spot.
We got a caution out for what looks like a stealth spin by somebody.
Yeah, I think it's the two of Ron Holyfield. Don't hold me to that, but we're gonna watch the 2 car coming into 1 here. Looks like the 14 went in low, Chris Hockley, and he kind of pushed up a little bit. The 2 just couldn't go around him. Goes around, brings out that yellow. So it's gonna be interesting here with less than 10 to go. That 9 car, the points leader, Adam Holm is 122, and we got a tie between Chris Johnson and Timothy DeSwart for second, and then Rick Brazel in fourth and Michael Massey. So it's going to be interesting. You got all the top 5 in points, minus Martin Karch, because I think he missed a race here, but it's looking good for the points. Battle for the points.
It definitely is. That's what makes it so exciting. The points are so close. The point system that they use over here makes the worth being close, and every position does matter. I know that sounds so cliche, but it really does. And a second place finish here could win you a championship by you finishing 3rd or 4th, and the next guy behind you finishing 5th or 6th. So every position matters.
Man, I totally agree. As that pace truck's gone again down pit row, here we go. The green flag in the air. The 101 with 10 to go. Got that 74. I ain't giving up. Chris Johnson, the 55. He stole that 3rd spot from Timothy DeSwart and Adam Holm. He looks like he's making a run up towards the front. But the 101 just gets a great start, and he is super fast out there.
But he's got 2 super fast cars coming behind him. As the 74 looks to the bottom, trying to find something on the bottom. The 55, Robert Kendall, does a little bit of a crossover on him. He's going to meet the 74. We're side by side for 2nd place.
Yeah, coming out of 4, Martin Karch with a heck of a lead there. But look, the battle's right behind him. The 55 of Robert Kendall. Oh, that was looking good. And the 74, Chris Johnson, man, what a battle. The top 5 are just sticking it in there, man, and letting it all hang out. Look like the 74's got a pretty fast car right now, so the 101 better pick it up. Martin Karch, if you can hear me, you got to go. The 74 is right on your tail. But, hey, he's running from that 55 of Robert Kendall and the 69 of Timothy DeSwart. And also, Ben Peterson made his way up to the 5th position, man. So, Adam Holm dropped back to, I think, 5th. Yeah, Ben Peterson, they're fighting for that 5th position there, Adam and Ben. But we're looking at the leaders right now.
Yep, leaders are single file all the way back to, looks like Adam Holm and Ben Peterson. But don't count out. We got Chris Hockley, Casey Durfee, the Angry Chicken, and Ron Holyfield also in the top 10. But Johnson goes to the bottom in turn 1 and 2 to try and make a move on the 101, and Martin Karch. Karch kind of slams the door, just holds his line. Johnson's having a hard time just getting enough bite to get his car completely side by side with the 101. Yeah, and Johnson's searching. He's trying to find something that's going to say, hey, you know what? It's my time to shine. I need to get that run off the corner, get it underneath the 101. We're coming to the white flag. This is going to be a good battle to the finish.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Man, I just had to watch the battle there between the 55 and the 69. 55 of Robert Kendall. And the 69 of Timothy DeSwart chasing the 74 Chris Johnson and the 101 of Martin Karch as he comes across that start-finish line. Your winner tonight at Eldora, the 101, Martin Karch.
And that, folks, is how it is done right there.
Oh, yeah. He laid it out there, man, and he got a couple taps there after the race, but he definitely pulled that one off, and congratulations to Martin Karch as he goes backwards around the racetrack here.
We'll give you a quick rundown here of the top 5, and so we can get Jerry down there to get an interview with Martin Karch. Obviously, high side hustler Martin Karch with the victory tonight over the 74 of Chris Johnson. You guys saw that battle. Johnson drove really hard, just didn't have enough for the 101. Behind him, coming from the back, 55, Robert Kendall. Timothy DeZwart was 4th, Adam Halm up to 5th, and we'll just give you the rest of the field here. Ben Peterson comes in 6th, Chris Hockley 7th, Casey Durfee 8th, Ron Hollifield 9th, and James Dement is 10. And Jerry, I think you have our race winner with you.
Yeah, let's finish out the race results, though. Here it's showing me 17th, but the 11th place finishers Rick Brazel, 12th is Michael Massey, 13th is Bill Cobb, 14th is Charlie Porter, 15th is William Rocky, and Louis Lesky is your admin here tonight for the American Motorsports Simulations Legend Series at Eldora, man. I knew this was going to be a good one, that's for sure. They always put on a great show here at Eldora, man, and it's a pleasure to be here with the American Motorsports Simulations. So, with that being said, I'm with the race winner, the 101 of Martin Karch, man. How's it feel?
Feels pretty good to get this monkey off my back finally.
Yeah, man, you was getting great restarts, and I mean, there wasn't nothing else you could do but get great restarts, you know. So you managed to keep it out front, but you had the 74. He was all over the back deck lid of you there. What did it feel like when you seen him coming up on you? Did you think you have enough to hold him off, or was you kind of feeling the pressure?
Honestly, I didn't even know he was that close.
Yeah, man, and that 55, boy, he really come up through the field. He dug the bottom, and he really come up through there and finished 3rd. But, hey, he didn't have nothing for that 101 cars. It was looking good riding around this Eldora Speedway, man. And congratulations to that 1st place finish.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in the 360s, man. Have a good one.
Sounds good.
What a job, man. I mean, he did all he could do to keep it up there, and that's all you can do. You start on the pole and finish on the pole. That's what I say. Hey, do it.
Hey, I tell you what, though, Jerry, I had to catch my breath for a second for that, because that was a pretty exciting, super fast race, and we got 2 more to come up yet.
Yeah, man. At 9:40 Eastern, we'll be back live with the 360s here at Eldora. So, hey, hang on, because it's going to be a good one, man. And I can guarantee you that it's going to be a good one. And then right after that, at 10:30, we're doing open setups. We're doing the 410s here, open setups. So, come back here in about 5 minutes. So, for SRTV Network, the American Motorsports Simulations Legends Series, and Matt Trace, I'm Jay Weezy. We'll see you in a minute.